So here we are for quarterfinals against Jay. He doesn't bring the Vikavolt. I kind of didn't expect it. So that means my lead is going to be Greninja. There's no other mon in this game that is going to be able to do what Greninja will do in this game. Hopefully, maybe. It's a settable time, I will say that much. They did bring the Terapagos on Kommo-o. I thought it might be Poison or Steel this time, but the fact that it's not actually means my Clefable is even better. I just need to be careful because there's a good chance, I think, that there's going to be a Cosmic Power Jirachi this time round. I don't think it's going to be screens. I think they're going to expect me to predict screens this time, but we'll see. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. I'm going to go ahead and lock that in. The hope is that because we're the most demonic Greninja set you've ever seen, that they'll want to bring in Kommo-o because we'll be a normal type. And because of that, we'll be able to switch away its item and burn it. And if it's Dragon Dance this time, awesome. If it's Clangorous Soul again, then also really good. But good luck, have fun to Jay. Win or lose, this will be a fun one. They lead off with Prim, which honestly couldn't be much worse, I don't think, for me. Let's have a quick look though, because I did have Prim up. If we are a normal type, would it have to be Specs to knock me out? It would have to be Specs. I think I just want to go for a Protect, just to activate my Flame Orb, and it turns us into a normal type. Now, if you are just max HP, we do a lot of damage, doo-doo. And I think that, honestly, there's part of me that just wants to click Facade here. Like, you would kill me with Specs Hydro Pump, but firstly you have to hit it. But also, getting a big chunk off on this is going to be really nice. If they go into Jirachi, I can switcheroo it. If they go out into Kommo-o, I switcheroo it. They didn't bring the Lando, did they? There's no Lando. That was the one that I thought would switch into this. So, they're probably now just calculating, like, what the fuck is going on. Because honestly, I don't blame them. I wouldn't know. Okay, so Facade does a solid 75. They do hit the Hydro. Are you Specs? You are Specs. Good to know, but I would take that damage. I honestly would. I'm fine with that. It's a mon that we just didn't deal with very well. So yeah, I'll definitely... saying we didn't deal with very well. We still don't deal with very well. I would just go out into my Mence at this point. I'm just going to check. Hydro Pump should never have killed me unless it was Specs, right? They did this last time, led off with Specs. Yeah, it could only kill me with Specs. So, this might be early. Can I just DD? Honestly, I kind of want to. Yeah, fuck it. I'm just going to DD. I will Terra Flying because at no point do I want to be any other type than just flying. Actually, if he Hydros here, that could be quite bad. In fact, that would actually kill me. I should not have Terra'd. We could just lose Mence here, which would be hilarious. They are going to stay in as well. Ah, shit. If we lose Mence, that would be funny. Okay, well, Specs wouldn't kill me. Specs would do a lot, though. But they simply miss. They just simply miss. Ah, never mind. They're not Specs. What the fuck? Are they Mystic Water? What was that roll on turn 1? What the fuck? Well, I will just take this out. I have other opportunities to, like, heal up or whatever later. So, this should be a very dead Primarina, yeah. I'm guessing that must be Mystic Water? Like, it had to have been to have killed my Greninja. Now, Meow has to really come in here, I would say, because there's not a lot else. Terapagos comes in. I'm interested. I'm gonna Roost, see what you want to do. Because unless you're Scarf, you don't outspeed me right now. And if you Ice Beam, we will... Actually, we're Terra Flying, so we don't get the Roost. Like the boost on... Like the landing thing, you know? The whole thing, the landing and stuff. So I'm intrigued. See how much this can do. Ah, they're raw. Okay. Well, there's like a whole bunch of mons that I don't mind coming in here. That's one of them. Don't mind that at all. What's your switch into this? Realistically, there isn't a good one. I'm going to just spin to break the Terra Shell. I don't think there's any world in which we're able to actually do all too much damage to this, but we do have Salamence back up to full, which is really nice. Like, yes, getting roared out there sucks a little bit, but the positioning's still not that bad. Primarina's gone, and that's like one of the biggest threats to this mon at least. You can see like an air balloon Jirachi, I guess. Maybe we see Kommo-o come in. They just Terra Starstorm. That isn't going to do too much damage, but they were faster than me. And you don't switch into Headlong Rush or Close Combat all that well. Do I die to another Terra Starstorm after this? I don't think I do. So I think I'm pretty happy just to go for a Close Combat. If this is max HP, or max defense, then it would live. I mean, Close Combat should just kill. Even max HP, it should kill. It would have to be defense invested, or I guess it could also be Chopple. No, it is neither of those. Okay, so Terapagos is gone. That's one of the anti-setup mons gone. That's good. Need to be a little bit careful around things like Kommo-o, but I think if Kommo-o comes out now, I just attack it. Yep. For sure, I'm just going to Headlong Rush, because the worst thing you can do is Terra Ghost and click Clangorous Soul. Like, if you just want to attack me, then you can just attack me. I think I might actually, I mean, it's probably asking a lot to live a Clanging Scales from this at +2, if I was to switch out for whatever reason. But I think if you Clangorous Soul, I will just go out into my Clefable, honestly, and preserve this mon, because I've just said that you have like no switch-ins to it, so I would rather preserve it. At the same time, if he just attacks me here with Clanging Scales, he just attacks me with Clanging Scales, but the main thing is that I needed damage on this for other mons to be able to revenge it. I will certainly take that damage. They Dragon Dance. Yeah. Still going to keep this mon around. And I'm just going to go out into my Clef, because this is why I brought Clef, essentially. Sorry, did I say Clef? I meant Wingull. And we know this is Dragon Dance. We are more physically defensive. That does nothing, by the way. So I need to find a Dragon Dance set. It's on the calc. Okay, so they've terrored this. They can't terror the lad in the back. I think I just want a Cosmic Power. They sub. Okay. Well, free Cosmic Power at least. And we're Covert Cloak, so even if it's Poison Jab, it won't be able to like do anything there. I'm intrigued as to what the set is. Dragon Dance sub, Terra Blast, fighting move, I've got to assume. Do I want to store power once in case they switch out? I mean, it doesn't really affect anything if they have an Encore mon in the back. Yeah, it doesn't really affect anything. So I'll just Cosmic Power again. They are going to withdraw. And yeah, Jirachi comes in. Now, I'm a little bit concerned about this set, but I think regardless, I'm just going to need damage. They're sub on this as well. Well, we do have a fire move to be able to break that sub. How many Cosmic Powers would we need to be able to break a sub? I think we would need all 6. Update. All 6 does not break the sub. But at some point they've got to do something, right? They T-Wave. That's the something they're doing. They are sub T-Wave. Gotcha. They know my weakness. Oh, that is very much not SPDF. Oh, that's a crit. Okay, that might be the reason for it. I will Moonlight once, just because I assume they're going to Iron Head. We are Covert Cloak, so this is not going to flinch us at least. Because sometimes you got to prepare for the worst fucking sets in Imagination. And that is, in fact, sub T-Wave Iron Head Jirachi. I was scared of Cosmic Power, I'm not going to lie. I was real scared of Cosmic Power. We get paralyzed? It is what it is. I will Moonlight again, I just want to stay... Do I want Moonlight again? They're now out of range, like they can get a sub up, I'm pretty sure. The annoying thing is that they sub here, then... like, that's definitely in sub range. They're just going to Iron Head. And they're going to crit, of course. But you know, it is what it is. It's the game we play, isn't it? So, the good news is, we're still not in a horrible spot. Did that Clef just win? Probably. There's a good chance. Can I just go into Metagross and click Knockoff? Yes. Yes, I can. What's left in the back? You got the Kommo-o still alive, but it's weakened. The Moth is still alive, but as long as I've got Tusk at this amount of health, I think it's okay. I still have Rotom for the 𝙂𝙍𝙍𝙅𝙍𝙍𝙅, so yeah. I'm just going to click Knock. They probably just T-Wave, yep. We're having a real fun time. I'm sure I'm not going to get paralyzed on this turn. Never mind, we're so back. Now... Best case scenario is I go into Moth here thinking they can knock me out, which depending on their set they might be able to. But depending on their set they may also very much not be able to. So we will check if it is booster in any capacity, it would have to be Overheat to knock me out. If it's Specs, it would knock me out with pretty much anything, but that's kind of a given. But it's going to be 𝙂𝙍𝙍𝙍𝙍 that comes in. Now, I'm pretty happy to go out into Rotom, it's my designated check to this. There's no switching now to... no switching to Bulk Switch. So yeah, they are going to knock. That's not going to do a great deal of damage. I mean, it's still going to do a lot. But it means they're going to take Rocky Helmet Chip. They're not going to take Rocky Helmet Chip. Okay, so they are pads this time round. Good to know. And I will just Volt. And what I assume will be a Iron Moth coming in. Yeah, you are going to U-turn on out. That's fine by me, because I get the immediate switch into whatever it is that you bring in. Which is going to be the Kommo-o. Yes, we do all of about 2 damage. That looks to be pretty SPDF. And I do want to keep things healthy. So I think you might be the play here. As much as you're quite slow, we've seen that you're physical. So I'm just going to Iron Defense. And if we're faster, that's even better. Because then Meow can't deal with me either. I mean, actually, if I just Dragon Danced, I don't know if there's much that can deal with me at this point anyway. So maybe I should have Dragon Danced, but at the same time, if we can get more than one Dragon Dance up because of an Iron Defense, I'm all for it. I'm all for it. Now, depending on what its last move is, we are faster, so that's nice. So they do DD. That's all good with me. I will DD myself. Yeah, they're just going to Dragon Dance twice. They need to get to at least 2. Probably more. But I just need 2, I believe. Maybe it's not 2. Let's have a quick gander at Iron Moth. If it's Speed Booster, I would actually need 3. So that's good to know. Now, is it going to be better for me to just click Dual Wing Beat on this turn? I think it might actually be the case that it's better for me to do that. Because if they try and Dragon Dance one more time, then we get the kill. The Iron Head isn't going to do much. But we are going to flinch. But that's fine. We have Roost. We have Roost in the back. I will DD one more time. Because if you don't want to DD again, then I will be faster than you. I will take that. How much does Iron Moth do to me? If it's booster speed, it wouldn't do enough. So I think this is the time that I take to just go for a dual wing beat. Because he's going to pick up the kill on the Kommo-o. And I believe I should still have enough in the back to deal with both Meowscarada and... Well, I mean, Meowscarada is going to be tough. But I should have enough to deal with Pad's Meowscarada and Iron Moth. We're at +3. Nothing lives at this point. Meow comes out. I mean, I just dual wing beat. I'm going to land, so this will be a dead Meowscarada. Only takes one. Then do we have enough to deal with Iron Moth in the back? I certainly hope so. I'm going to assume... That actually probably is booster speed. Booster speed does outspeed me, but it won't knock me out with Sludge Wave, I believe, at 175. Yeah, it never knocks me out. Yeah, our booster. But a special attack, okay. So, as long as we land this, good job, Salamence. Okay, that's going to see us through to semi-finals of the IBL. Good game to Jay. That was a really, really tough matchup. You've had a fantastic season, and his team is nuts. It's really cracked. So yeah, make sure to go check out Jay. He's one of the best creators and a really lovely person. Link will be down in the description below. Like you enjoyed the battle, subscribe, and until the next one, have a great day, guys. Peace.